there's a saying that goes with that. Like when things are selling very quickly, you can say they're selling like hotcakes.
Yes.
Because they go really quickly.
Because everybody likes pancakes.
Pancakes, exactly.
That's it. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Flip 'em, Flap 'em, Flapjacks episode. We're the host. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we have a delicious episode for all of you. But before that, I just want to say thanks for joining us for another beautiful week here. You know, me and Adam are always having a good time, and hopefully we're bringing those good vibes, those positive, all that positive energy for you as well. So if you want more of this every week, subscribe to the channel if you will, if you would like to. It would help us out, and maybe it's good for you too. Today's topic is going to be about pancakes. Let's start it off with the basic question. Adam, do you like pancakes?
Of course I like pancakes.
Of course.
Of course.
So why is
There's
it
no
of course?
question?
Why is it no question?
Because one, I'm from the place that makes the most famous, popular, delicious topping for your pancakes, maple syrup.
True.
Comes from Canada. I basically grew up on this stuff, so
it's good. So when you were growing up, do you feel like you've had pancakes like a lot? Was it like every week? Was it a common breakfast? When would you have pancakes?
Honestly, it wasn't every week, but it was an event when there were pancakes because we had a lot of them. I want to say 2 or 3 times a month on the weekends.
Yeah, I think it was almost the same for me. It's definitely not as super common. Like the most common would be cereal. Pancakes are definitely a favorite for young kids because we want something sweet. Yes. I think that's a common thing within North America. Something sweet is like a normal kind of okay thing for breakfast. Right. Which you don't see so much in Japan. But pancakes are definitely a big one because it's like we all love cake, of course. Yes. And here you go. You're making a mini cake, very flat, but still delicious in your frying pan, hence the name pancakes.
Pancake, yep.
That is just going to be a winner with anyone. There's also a few different ways to say pancakes. One would be flapjacks.
Okay, yes.
All right. Maybe that's a rare one. Adam, do you know the other one that's more common?
No, I know flapjacks. Pancakes?
Yeah.
Is there the
silver dollar pancakes?
Yeah.
When they are taken off of the frying pan, how do they feel?
Hot cakes.
There we go.
So simple.
Yes. So those are probably the most common, right? Pancakes or hot cakes?
Are hot cakes. And you know what? There's a funny thing because there's a saying that goes with that. Like when things are selling very quickly, you can say they're selling like hotcakes.
Yes.
Because they go really quickly.
Because everybody likes pancakes.
Pancakes, exactly.
That's it. So it might be a thing where like regional, depending on where you live in Canada or America, that people say different words for different things. In my area, pancakes was the most common. So that's what I'll be calling them. Okay, so let's go to our favorite toppings really quickly. Okay. Adam, what's your favorite topping on a pancake?
Just maple syrup. Honestly.
That's it. Now I know in Canada you have different grades of maple syrup, which I feel isn't so common because it was always Aunt Jemima in my house.
So I didn't know that there was that big difference. Like I thought all syrup was just maple syrup as a standard, but when I was a child, my mother worked with somebody who had their own maple syrup. What would that be? Like a brewery? They made their own maple syrup.
Okay.
And they had like maple syrup products. There was maple butter and like maple fudge. And he gave a bunch of that stuff to my mom. So that was the first time I tried actual maple syrup, the grade A stuff. And I think at that point, that's all my taste buds would crave. And the regular Aunt Jemima was kind of like, oh, Aunt Jemima. I want the good stuff.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's definitely different. I think the real maple syrup is a lot less sticky. And the tones of the sweetness are different too.
The colors as well, right?
The colors as
like
well,
a light amber,
light amber. You can have dark,
right. So
or even really light.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense. Now I've seen them actually here in Japan too. There's some supermarkets that hold the different variations, darks to light. So definitely go out, check them out, figure out which one is your favorite because there's just so many. For me, when you're making the pancake, dude, you're going to be sprinkling chocolate chips in there. That's it. I'm a chocolate lover through and through from the young days to now probably till I die. Again, just sprinkle a bunch of chocolate chips in there. And then guess what? Chocolate syrup on top.
Oh, so it was chocolate syrup, not maple syrup?
No, with me, the maple syrup and the chocolate, like bitter kind of sweetness, clashes. It doesn't. They don't. They don't.
That's
work.
what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if you had dark chocolate because of the maple syrup.
So that's what I would do. And if I want to go maple syrup, I put some slices of banana inside the pancakes.
Some people put blueberries in their pancakes, like blueberry pancakes, or put butter. Are you the type of person to put butter on the pancake and let it melt and then
No way. But it is super common. That's like the common one that you would see in the TV commercials.
Exactly.
And like the package.
I'm
it's
just like
a nice pancake with a big dollop of butter on there. And
butter on it,
melting off.
No,
take it back. Give me a new one.
Somebody put butter on my pancakes.
Let's move on over to one more topic now, Adam. Let's talk about how Japan does pancakes. What do they do differently here? And are we down with it? Or maybe we don't like it so much? What have you seen?
The one thing that I've seen that I like, a lot of the times they're a lot fluffier and lighter and like thicker.
Very, very thick.
Where I grew up, they're really thin and flat almost.
Yeah.
I don't know how yours are, MJ, but like mine were like not so thick, not so fluffy, but I really like them anyway. But now, so when I make pancakes, I try to get that fluffiness, but it's so hard to get it that way because sometimes the middle of the pancake hasn't cooked all the way through.
Oh, yeah,
it's a really difficult thing to get in that case. And then the other thing we talked about it earlier, how we like pancakes for breakfast. A lot of the times, like in Japan, they don't have it for breakfast.
Okay, yep.
Like a lot of the shops, it would be like a side with your lunch, or like it'd be a dessert or like a snack or something like that.
Right, more on the dessert side.
Kind of, more on the dessert side. This is something that's really different for me.
It's not seen as like the meal where North America, like that is, it's usually just breakfast, but you can go to some places like even here in Kawagoe, there's that nice little like cafe that is focused all around pancakes. So that's all they serve. Like that's the main, and then they have, things on the side. Yeah. I think that's probably the biggest thing. And I totally agree with you that it is seen as a dessert after a meal. There's the really, really fancy ones, the ones that are famous that have a huge lineup in Harajuku, Omotesando, because people want to go and have these waiting like 2 hours just to have flapjacks. I want to call them flapjacks now because just to make you feel bad, because saying flapjacks doesn't really like feel like I'm waiting this long for flapjacks. No. Pancakes that are super thick, like you'd pay like Nissan, or I don't know, like not Nissan, maybe like 1,400 for one pancake that's like that big, and it is super fluffy, like you said. So it is a different kind of food. I see it where it is good. We grew up with normal kind of simple sized pancakes, so that's definitely the one that I'm craving. I'll give a shot to how Japan does it with the super fluffy big, but it's all about the original. The original. How mama makes it.
A little bit of thickness, but not like super thick.
Right.
And no whipped cream, please. Not on mine, please.
Whipped cream. All right, everyone. That's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, we have a membership now here on the MJ and Adam show where you can vote. If you're on that second step support membership, you can vote for the new episodes that are coming out every week when me and Adam record. We'll ask you on our community section what you want us to talk about in the future. And we'll, from that, make a new video about it. So that's a cool perk. If anyone just wants to sign up, that'd be awesome. And Adam, you got something to say?
I do, actually. We have a plethora of SNS channels where you can message us and, tell us what you think about our show, give us ideas and feedback. So especially in YouTube, those comments really help our channel grow. So please subscribe to multiple channels and let us know what you're thinking about on any place. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. That's where we spend most of our time. So check out those channels.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the next step.